Around town this morning, Cameron Fontana, he is getting sewing lessons.
I love this. He is live. It's So to Speak in Worthington. Cam, this is a really important skill for people to have.
That's right, Karen, and I just got really excited because I found a little pineapple pattern here, and they just moved here to Worthington. So today on Good Day Columbus, we're going to do a couple things with them, talk about their classes. Here's what's on the lineup. We're going to learn how to serge. We're going to learn how to sew, quilt, and knit. And you can see all the different fabrics. Some of them are even custom made that you can only find here at So to Speak. And look at Karen, I have found another favorite, lime green. So we're going to toss it back to you guys. So are you ready? Get it?
We are
Did you get
so ready, Cam.
Classic
I
Cam.
love it.
He loves lime green.
I'm hoping he learns how to knit so he can make us scarves for Christmas. If you are looking for somewhere to take sewing lessons, we got you covered.
So to Speak is your answer, and Cameron Fontana, he is live at their new location in Worthington this morning. Hey Cam, what's going on?
Paper piecing.
Oh, wow. Hey, Adam, you know, I'm talking to Anita right now, who owns So to Speak. And this quilt has a very special meaning, right, Anita?
Yes.
This is the foundation of your vision.
Yes.
How is that? How did this come to be?
My first granddaughter, my daughter was pregnant, and I asked her, what do you want for the baby? And she said a quilt.
No way.
Yeah.
And then that spurred the idea of owning a fabric store?
Yes.
Why did you want to do that?
Because we couldn't find the right fabric.
Because you wanted the right fabric,
We wanted the right fabric, yes.
So what are the different types of things that you do here?
We sew, we quilt. We just started knitting and crocheting. We've added yarn to our wonderful fabric.
I was going to say, how important is it? Because we were talking earlier, a lot of people aren't learning this skill anymore, and it really is cool to make your own clothes, right?
Yes, empowering.
Yeah, it is empowering. Yes. And then you're in a new location. Where are you located?
We're in Worthington.
You're in Worthington.
Yes.
Why did you decide to move?
This is a historic building. This is an old Worthington library.
Okay.
That has been empty for 10 years, and they were looking for people to fill it up.
Wow,
and
what a great
we got that opportunity. Yeah.
Well, coming up, we are going to have the opportunity to learn some of the ways. I like to call you like the Jedi Needle Master.
Yes.
Yeah, she's like, yes. And look at this quilt, guys. Her granddaughter made this. Is this
No,
not,
I made this for
she
my
made
granddaughter.
this for her granddaughter. Is this not beautiful?
It is
Look at that.
gorgeous,
That's
Cam.
unbelievable. I wonder
9
how
years
that's
old.
9 years.
I love a good quilt,
Aylin's
and
quilt.
they last for forever. Around town this morning, a fabric shop is now teaching people to sew at their new location in Worthington. Cameron Fontana is live at So to Speak. All right, Cam, did you know how to sew on your own button before you got there? Did your mom teach you that?
You know, my mom never taught me, and funny that my wife Katie just sewed a button for me yesterday because I'm horrible at it. So I'm in good hands today because we've moved from sewing. This is called what?
Knitting.
This is called knitting. We're with Jessica. We got Jen and Anita over here. So they actually do classes, and you're one of the instructors, Jessica. So what is kind of the basic framework to make this? Because I think we're working on like a scarf, right?
There's a basic stitch. It's the knit stitch.
The knit stitch.
Would bring your needle through this loop here.
Okay.
Underneath it.
Yeah, right there.
Opposite. Up.
Up. Okay.
And then you wrap your yarn around your needle on the right.
And so we go like.
Around.
Oh, bring that
Yep,
up.
bring that
and
up.
then I go like this.
Wrap it around.
Yeah.
And then you just pop it through that loop there.
And pop it. And then you told me about the pop through.
Yep.
Is it right there?
Yep. Just like that.
Like that?
And then this stitch slides off of that.
Woo. Like
Sometimes
that?
you can help it with your finger.
Oh, so that comes off right there.
Yep, that comes off. It's actually going onto the right needle.
Oh, okay.
So, and that's the basic knit stitch. You just keep repeating that, and it goes on and on.
This is
So
one
you
thing,
have
and if you
start.
watch them do it, like they're not even looking at their hands, which I'm like so intricate with here. I mean, this is something, how long would it take you to do like a scarf?
In a thick yarn like that, maybe 2.5 hours.
Wow.
Something thin like this would take much longer. I'm working on a sweater, and
All
that's
right.
taking hours.
Well,
so.
you're probably going to get done with that sweater. I'm going to toss it back to you guys. You guys need any scarves? I think in a couple weeks I can have you one.
I'm thinking maybe by Christmas that'll be done, Cam.
It's 8:24 now, and around town, a fabric store in Central Ohio is offering sewing classes to the public. And look, Cameron signed up first. That's
It's
great.
called So to Speak, and it just moved to a brand new location.
They already have a catchy name. Cameron Fontana is live in Worthington. He's getting an inside look.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's making socks? Are you making me a pair?
Listen, they told me to take
that
my
mean
shoes
stinky
off,
shoes?
okay? And my feet smell good. These are clean socks. But the reason is, one, my socks match the quilt.
They do
And they
match.
match the pattern with the shoes and everything.
They do.
So, Jen, when you're thinking of, and I'm sorry, This is called a what?
It's a Juki sewing machine.
A Juki sewing machine. Is this kind of like your workhorse?
It is. This is the one. It's got a big bed, so it's easy to quilt on.
Now, what makes a quilt? What's the difference between a quilt and just a piece of fabric?
So a quilt is made up of a couple different things. It's got a backing fabric.
Yeah.
The batting in between. And
That's
then
what gives
your
it the
top
squishiness.
fabric. It gives
And
it
obviously
the
the
squishiness,
insulation.
yes.
So when you're going, do you have to do anything different when you're sewing something like this?
So what we did was we went ahead and made what we call a quilt sandwich with the different layers.
Sounds delicious.
Then we are going to pin it so that they don't move.
Okay.
And we're going to start here at the top. And if you want to follow a line, you can. This is a nice, easy fabric.
Okay.
It has a line here.
So I'm trying to find it with my foot. I'm trying to feel. Oh, that's your foot. Sorry. Sorry, that's your foot. Let me get this. So this line right here.
Yep. And then you're going to put it down back here. You got to press her foot down
Press her foot.
back here.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Push it down.
Push it
Up
down
here,
right here?
Up here.
Up here?
Yep.
There you go. Now, how can people sign up for your classes? Like to learn something like this if they want to get into it?
Yeah. All the classes are listed on our website.
Okay.
And then they just need to come into the shop or call, and they can.
And what's the number?
I don't know.
You know what?
Number.
We'll post a number online and have it in the next
sorry,
hit, guys.
we got a new number.
We got a new number. We're going to toss it back to you, throwing curveballs here and making this pretty sweet pattern. Look at that.
You're going to be a sewing whiz by the end of the day.
Thanks, Cam.
Around town, a mother-daughter team run a fabric and sewing business, and it's right here in Central Ohio.
They have a store in Worthington where you can buy high-quality fabrics, even take some sewing classes.
Good day, Columbus reporter Cameron Fontana. He is there right now at SewToSpeak. Cameron, good morning.
Have you made a lovely frock?
When it starts getting that little moist spot there, that's when it gets scary.
Oh, sorry. We're just playing with the fabric here, guys. We moved from our amazing quilt. We took a break, and actually we are making some great progress. But now we're doing something that's really neat, and you probably have on your shirts at home, right?
Yes.
So if you're watching, you always think, how do they finish the ends? It's with this baby. What is this process called, Anita?
It's called serging.
Serging. What does it do exactly? Set this up.
This will sew
Yeah.
and cut, so it makes a nice finish. It's great for knits because you can adjust it, because knits will typically stretch as you sew them.
Yeah.
This will not, you can adjust
And
it.
this goes really fast,
Yeah,
right?
it goes fast. It's adjustable, so it won't stretch.
Okay.
It won't stretch the knit as it sews.
So we kind of press it forward?
Yeah, it's going to catch on here. Go ahead and start. There you go.
Woo! Look, and there's that end right there.
Right.
When you see the shirts. Now this
Go
fabric-
for it. Just go as fast
Really?
as you want. Yeah.
I'm scared.
Just keep your fingers back. Oh, we're getting a little messy, but that's okay. We're just
You
practicing.
told me to go for it,
We're
Anita.
practicing.
You told me to go for it.
All right, now take your foot off.
Okay.
Okay, now keep surging.
Keep surging.
You make a little tail. Keep going, going,
make
going.
a tail.
going.
All
And then
right.
we're going to take this around, and that cuts it.
Look at that. Nice.
Isn't that great? And then now stretch that. Have you ever had seams pop
Yeah.
when you're sewing?
This doesn't pop, does
No,
it?
it won't pop because it's
Sweet. There you go, guys. Look at that. It won't pop. Back to you.
Oh,
Cameron,
way to go.
it's a good fit.
I'm a master serger.
Master surgery.
Oh, I'm sorry to smash you.
Wow, okay.
Well, if you love fabric and sewing, then a place called SewToSpeak is definitely the place for you.
And it's a shop where you can buy everything as well, the best quality fabrics, sewing machines. You can even take sewing classes.
And luckily, Cameron loves both of those things, fabric and sewing. And so he is there in Worthington checking it all out this morning. What did you make? Look at you.
So this is the quilt I was making, guys, right here, thanks to these awesome ladies. And look what Anita also made for me right here in the gang. A pocket square. Now, how long did this take you?
Just a minute.
Yeah, a minute. And this took me about 2 hours. This took her a minute. But this is really neat because I do want to showcase all of your dresses you made yourself, right?
Yes.
How long did it take you to make that? That's gorgeous.
Oh, a lot of hours.
A lot of hours?
Only because the butterflies took a long time to hand cut.
And then Anita, talk about your pattern. That's custom,
this
right?
is my daughter's fabric, her last collection. April
nice.
Rhodes fabric.
And then we could see her fabrics here as well. And we're going to talk her fabric next.
Current collection.
Current collection, right? I love that. So what is this contraption right here? Because I don't see any cords and I see yarn.
It's a yarn swift and a ball winder.
A yarn
So
swift.
They start off with skeins of yarn like this that need to be either wound into a ball or into a cake so that you can use them.
So you can't just right off the bat, if I want to start yarning, or I guess it would be knitting, you can't take one of these. You got to turn into a ball, right?
You would have a lot of knots. if you tried to
Edwin's
do
laughing
that.
because I said yarning. So it goes on here. Show me how it goes on there, and then what's this
This is the winder. So end result, it'll look like this over here.
So you just spin
So
it?
you just spin it like that. It opens up.
It's like a Ferris wheel of arts and crafts.
It's really fun to do.
And then how long do you have to do it for? Like for one ball, how long does it take?
Not very long, just a few minutes.
Just a few minutes?
Just a few minutes.
What are the advantages to picking one? Do people do this at home or?
I have one of these at home also, yeah. I like to work with it from the cake rather than the ball of yarn. 'Cause
okay.
It's just a little easier.
And, you guys
it's faster.
You have
to
a
make.
ton of different types of yarn here too, right?
do,
Is that
yeah.
what this is back here?
Yeah, they just added a whole bunch of new brands and kinds and colors. So.
Now I'm trying to think where my little thing here. I'm sorry, going off the cuff. Look at this is how far I made it today. Look at that right there. I'm doing pretty good, right?
You're doing great.
I got about 8 more feet to go. So we're going to toss it back to you guys. I told Karen earlier, I think I'm just going to clothe the whole GDC team.
Nice.
Oh, that would be fabulous.
Yes, you can make me something for my birthday.
Yes, this is yours.
Something a little off the shoulder, maybe? That would be lovely.
Happy birthday.
We'll need something
Thanks,
in an
Cam.
attractive orange, but that's okay. Thanks, Cam.
Around town this morning, you can learn how to sew like the experts.
There's a brand new place called SewToSpeak. It's run by a mother-daughter duo in Worthington.
That's right, and Cameron Fontana all morning has been checking it out and making some lovely garments. Hey, Cam.
Okay, guys, so that's right. We have done a lot of sewing today, but now we really want to talk about the fabrics that you can get here. So, Anita, these are rare, right?
Yes.
Why is that?
First time ever to be printed on fabric. Rifle paper.
Yeah.
They do all kinds of paper goods.
Right, the stationery.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
They have created a beautiful fabric collection.
And I love it because they also have like metallic too.
Yes.
And when you look down here, you know, as opposed to like a big chain store, there are so many unique pieces, including some that your daughter made, right?
Correct, yes.
Go down here, talk about these ones. She made these herself?
So yes, my daughter used to work for me, and now she designs her own fabric. A company prints this for her, Art Gallery Fabrics. She's known internationally in the
Wow.
sewing world. So she has these quilting cottons.
And everything
knits.
is so trendy. And that's
Yeah.
what I'm noticing. So many fabrics and patterns that you really see like on design shows.
Right.
And you can't really find this anywhere else in Columbus, right?
Right. Her name's April Rhodes.
Shout out to April
Rhodes,
Those are
yes,
amazing.
yes.
So if people want to come out here, first, how can they sign up for your classes?
They can stop in or call us.
Okay.
We like to talk to them about their skill level, what they're looking for.
Right.
We like to ask a lot
And
of
where are
questions.
you located? This
We're in
new area.
Worthington at the corner of 161 and High.
And then if people want to, I don't know, find more information, do you have a website?
Yes, so to speak, shop.
And when are you open?
We are open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All the hours are on the website.
Well, this has been so much fun.
Thank
Anita,
you,
thank you.
thank you.
Jen and Jess, thank you guys. They're over there off camera. This is what we're going to do. We're going to take all these fabrics, and I'm making clothes for the whole station. We got wardrobe for a month, guys. Let's get to work.